So there's this whole story out this week about Shohei Ohtani and the supposed gambling scandal that Shohei Ohtani has been under a lot of ire for. The public, the fans of the MLB, has been very much kind of turned against Ohtani. And you can see me wearing my Giants hat. I'm not a huge Dodger fan, and I'm not really a huge Ohtani fan. But what I am is I'm a critical thinker. And I think what a lot of fans are forgetting about is the criticalness of this. Look, Shohei is the best baseball player on the planet. Even I will admit that. As a guy who likes the Mariners and the Giants and never really been interested in the Angels or the Dodgers, but I'll admit that Shohei Ohtani is the best baseball player on the planet. Also, he is going to eventually be probably the richest baseball player ever and one of the richest athletes, period, right? He's making $700 million from the Dodgers. And that's not even considering his brand sponsorships. His brand deals are off the charts. So look at Ohtani from that angle. It's like, what motive would he have to risk all of that just for gambling? Like, don't you think he has better things to do and better ways to spend his money? Because this guy, I mean, do you really think about that? If you're the best player in the world, if you were Ohtani, would you gamble? Would you risk all of that money, fame, fortune, just to gamble? Just to bet on other sports? Not even, I mean, maybe it's baseball that they've been betting on. I don't think so, though. I mean, I guess it could be baseball, but come on, like, there's no logical reason why he would do that. There's no good reason why he would want to do that. Like, I'd get it if you're like a struggling athlete to place some bets, whatever, hope you don't get caught. This is the current modern day GOAT of baseball. This is the guy who is all over billboards in not only the United States, but also in Japan and around the entire world. He is an international, global phenomenon. And you think that he would throw that away to gamble? Now, according to Ippei Mizuhara, that's the guy who just got fired, the guy who got caught for the gambling. According to Ippei, Ohtani lent him $4.5 million to pay off Ippei's gambling debts. And it's like, okay, well, I can see why you might take that and be a little sus, right? You might be a little suspicious, okay? But also, like, even if that was happening, I don't really see what's wrong there. Like, he's helping his friend get out of debt? And did Ohtani know that that's why Ippei was in debt? Or did Ippei just be like, yo, like, I'm in a lot of debt right now because of, like, my house or a family emergency? And Ohtani, being the good friend that he is, lends him the money, right? But Ohtani Ohtani has denied that. Ohtani says he didn't know about this at all, and Ippei was stealing from him. And it's like, well, how did Ohtani not know? It's his bank account, and he should have noticed. It's like, dude, you think Ohtani is sitting there micromanaging his bank account? I highly doubt that. Dude is making millions of dollars every single year. He made $6 million from the Angels, or no, $7 million a year from the Angels, I believe. But he was also making probably double, triple that from his brand deals, from his sponsorships. We don't even know. Well, I mean, the lowest indicators of his net worth put him at $50 million. That's the lowest estimates. My guess is it's much, much higher than that, because we don't even know the amount of money he's getting from his Japanese sponsorships, from his Japanese brand deals. None of that is disclosed. So my guess is he's probably worth a lot more than the $50 million, probably closer to $100 million. And in a few years, once this Dodgers deal kicks in, he's going to be worth close to $500 million when it's all said and done. He may push towards being a billionaire athlete, which is something very rare. And you think that this guy, this incredibly rich guy, who also spends most of his time either with his dog or with his apparently secret wife or practicing baseball, which is what he actually does, you think he has time to sit around and micromanage his bank account? You think he's checking his checkbooks? I lost $500,000 today. Well, good thing I already have 70 million. Like, that's like a little speck for him. And it wasn't like a bulk $4.5 million sum. It was over time, right? So it was like incrementally over time, the amount of money that Ippei stole from him added up to $4.5 million. Again, you think Shohei is really paying that close of attention to his money? Why would he? What would he do? Like, he trusts the people that he knows. He trusts the people that he's close with. And he's more than set for life. He doesn't need to be constantly checking his checkbooks. Right? I mean, what purpose would there be to that? My guess is that Ippei stole this money right below his nose. He probably could have lied to Ohtani about it and been like, oh, it was taxes, right? Where'd my money go? The taxes. Oh, whatever. Like, it could have been as simple as that. Shohei thought that Ippei was managing his money for him, and he thought that those expenses were, taxes or some kind of other expense. And in reality, they were going to Ippei's gambling addiction. But fans are so quick to label Ohtani, oh, he cheated. Oh, he's a gambler. Oh, he should be banned from the Hall of Fame. Ban him from the sport. Investigate him. Like, the wolves are out. The knives are out at Shohei Ohtani. And a lot of these same fans who think we should ban Ohtani and investigate him, those are the same fans who will be like, well, Barry Bonds should be in the Hall of Fame. Yeah, okay, I'll take you. Sure, I'll take you seriously. Sure, whatever. Like, no, it's from the most part, I believe it's disingenuous. I think a lot of fans who are making a big deal out of this Ohtani gambling story, those fans are not making a big deal out of it because they actually know what they're talking about. It's just that they hate Ohtani. They hate him as a player because they're fans of the Giants like I am, or they're fans of the Padres, or, they're Yankees fans, or they're Angels fans who are mad he didn't come back to their team, or they're, Blue Jays fans who are mad he didn't sign with them. Everyone who, unless you're a fan of the Dodgers, you can find a reason to not like Ohtani because he's just that good, right? But when the same fans saying Ohtani should be banned would also tell you that Barry Bonds should be in the Hall of Fame, an actual cheater, by the way, then that's how you know it's disingenuous. Fans are gonna hate on players they like. They're gonna like, that's just what they're gonna do. And there's nothing inherently wrong with that, but you just have to realize the next time a Padres fan or a Giants fan tells you Ohtani is Pete Rose 2.0, just remember, there's no evidence to suggest that Ohtani has committed any kind of a crime. And until then, I believe we should all be able to take the greatness that is Shohei Ohtani, put aside this little gambling. We're all going to forget about this in a year. And when Ohtani hits 40 home runs this year and the Dodgers are in the World Series, you know what it's going to be? It's going to be a non-issue. From my perspective, and from the perspective, I think, of a lot of the quiet majority here, Ohtani is a wonder. And we should just celebrate how good he is at baseball and how he is transcending the sport and he is lifting the sport to a lot of kids in other countries who maybe wouldn't have even liked baseball before. He has done a lot of really good things for the game of baseball. And I know I've dunked on him before on this channel. I was very opposed to his whole, deferred 10-year contract thing. But right now, I think Ohtani's innocent. I don't see any proof to suggest otherwise, and that's my take. This is Coast to Coast Sports. If you like what you see, subscribe to the channel for more content just like this.